Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today it's going to be a match between Mini and Queen here on Tripod. Top left-hand corner of the map of this 2020 replay, it is the purple Protoss player, it is Mini. And on the right side, it is the yellow Zerg player, Queen, mostly known as Zero throughout his career, but recently changed names to Queen, which is totally cool with me, and people can change their names if they want to. Doesn't really hurt anything. And here we are on Tripod. This replay was brought to you by RJB. He got a hold of a replay pack from Ample, the StarCraft Brood War professional player, and in it was a lot of replays, including this one. So hey, go ahead and check out RJB for me, okay? Because he keeps me supplied with very, very excellent Brood War replays. I don't know. I don't know what I would do without RJB, to tell you the truth. A lot of Crash battlecruisers here. Ah, they're all the NORAD too. This is a wall of battlecruisers? Tripod, you are a cool map, man. We've seen these eggs used to wall off, partially wall off ramps before, but I've never actually seen a wall of NORAD 2s. 700 HP apiece. Not sure how much armor they have. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, man, Queen versus Mini. A bit of a new school versus old school here. Mini, a bit of a longer, more established career, a bit of an older player. On the other side, Queen, a bit of a younger player, a bit of a terrifying player now in 2020, 2019. Very excited to see what he's going to do here today against the more established, again, scary Mini. On the other, yeah, just going for a 12-hatcher Rooney. Over here, it is a Gateway Expand, which indicates we're probably going to get some Zealot pressure coming out across here versus Queen, which is some cool stuff. I can't argue with that at all. Honestly, if you don't slow down Queen, you kind of let him sit back and do what he wants to do, he will show up with a bunch of Hydras and murder you fairly shortly. What I like about the Gateway Expand as well is that it allows you to get your tech going faster, right? You can get a Cyber Core up sooner if your Gateway's out sooner, although is he gonna... I'm trying to see here. That was a really fast Gateway. So yeah, fast Gateway, fast Zealot. The probe is finally going to scout the correct location of the other two potential locations that the Zerg player could be and say, aha, here you are. You probably didn't go for a pool first play, but you didn't actually check. Strangely enough. Either way, he made a Zealot. He's going to use it for aggression is the idea. That is a third hatch. Oh, that's a third hatch. And the expansion just now getting started from Queen, or rather from Mini. I like this. A quick third base, got your pool, taking your gas after your third base starts, and your natural is going to finish here as well. This is kind of awesome. Meanwhile, the Zealot is actually not moving out at all. I'm not trying to kill anything at this point. I mean, maybe taking... That's a long way, though. He's just checking for Lings would be my guess. I mean, obviously they're out. There could be some sneaking up this way. Apparently there's a back door... Need to look at this map real quick. Oh yeah. No, this map is a nightmare for Terran and Protoss. Like, I'm really surprised Mini's playing on this. You have to worry about a back door against a Zerg opponent? That sounds horrific. Why? Why would that ever be a thing that they put in maps here? But I don't know, maybe this is a newer map. Anywho, hit that like button if you're excited for this match. I definitely am. This is really great. Oh, I do want to point out as well, this is going to be a Patreon cast. So originally showing up on patreon.com/Falcon Paladin the week of September. Let's look at it here. The week of September the, 3rd or so. And then it will show up on YouTube a month later. So if anybody subscribed to me on patreon.com/Falcon Paladin for as little as $1 a month, that's the minimum, is $1 a month, can be allowed to see these replays sooner than anybody else. So if you're into 2020 replays that no one has ever seen before, no one has seen these cast before because they have not been cast, check it out. Patreon.com/Falcon Paladin. So the Lings show up, and they're like, alright, well, we're not getting through that double Zealot wall. Let's take down the Cyber Core real fast. There are no cannons to mess with us either, so this is really annoying Ling stuff here at Queen. Dude, that speed is almost done. And it's done, and the Lings trying to... that positioning, the Zealot positioning from Mini was disgusting there. Okay, I think they could do it, though. I think they can dart... Go, 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 around, through. Are you kidding? Oh, never mind. That was sick. That was really good. For the first 3 times the Lings tried it, but then the 4th time it was just too much. 2 Lings got inside the house. They scout the Protoss Stargate opening. They are not surprised by this in the least bit. And in fact, a Hydralisk Den is getting started from Queen now. I just think Queen has a big advantage at this point. It's got 3 bases rolling. Really nice economically. 28 drones, even with the Protoss at this point of the game. If you're even with the Protoss and workers at 5 minutes, you're doing something okay economically. Maybe you can't put a ton of pressure on the Protoss if you're doing this, but you're ahead of them in a lot of ways. Meanwhile, the Zealots say it's not only Zerglings who can use that scary back way into murdering things, we're going to do it too. Which the Lings see coming. Some Hydras are in production. Speed is on the way. 2 more hatcheries in production, by the way. Double macro hatch coming inside the main. This is becoming more and more common from Zerg players, is the multiple macro hatches even before your 4th base is started. Which I am a huge fan of it. I will support that. I will support macro hatches until the day that I die. More larva is good, and it's always good. I want to see somebody try to get through this wall. Just for the fun of it, you know? Alright, this Overlord should live. There's Hydras in the general neighborhood, and I guess they're not going to really respond to it at all. Dude, save the Overlord, Queen. Friend. No. And the Corsair has to get out because damage from Hydras versus air stuff is really good and always good. Hydras are good against anything that flies. They really are. Pretty decent against ground stuff too. Hydra, a good unit. Lings moving out. Not really enough Lings to kill much unless that is a wide open door. It's not wide open. It's partially open, but partially open when there's Zerglings around is wide open. Man, if they just made a mad dash through there and got inside the main base, that'd be a nightmare for Mini. I don't like it. There's no way he can know, though. He doesn't have vision up here. And it was there. And then the Zealot just closed it. Boop. Just closed it easy peasy. 4th base coming up here from Queen down to the south. Working on damn Hydras. Working on that range and that attack upgrade. Reavers in production from Mini here. We are setting up for one heck of an excellent, excellent game here today. Actually going to take down these eggs just for ease of defense. Coming from the natural base to the main base with a bunch of Hydras is hard if they have to single file go through that thing. So the eggs are going to die. It's taking a while. I believe they have 10 armor, which means every one of these Hydra hits does about 1 hit point of damage. Which means it's going to take some time. There is a Ling inside the house, though. Somehow. I don't know where this guy came from, but he's here, and he recognizes we're still making Corsairs. So the Corsair count is getting a little bit nuts. There is a Reaver here, though. Oh, that stacked up drone group, but no, stuck behind the minerals. And harmlessly explodes. Ah, tragedy. That sucks, man. Reavers are good, but man, that one time, the 1 out of 10 times that the Scarab just explodes on nothing and does no damage to anything is a bad time. There we go. Wait, are they oh my gosh, they're stacked. Oh my gosh, it's stacked NORAD 2s. You gotta get through every level of them to take them down. Holy crap, that's dumb. So that Zergling wanted to die. Didn't have to. Just felt like it. You know, it's fine. Zealots moving out. They don't even have speed, nor are they getting speed at all for some reason. Oh, the double Reaver drop is so scary. Ugh. Couple Hydras go down, but nothing more than that. That's a fair trade. 2 Hydras down for 2 Reavers inside your base. Any Zerg player would take that trade in just a second. Bam. Spire coming in. You want some Scourge to deal with these shuttles would be my guess. And these Corsairs if you can pull that off. This 4th base is entirely undefended. So that's dead Overlord and probably some dead drones. Ow. Ow. See, the mobility. The mobility factor here is a big deal. Ooh, killing these eggs though? Oh yeah, those are Hydras. They're dead now. That counts as a kill. That counts as 2 dead Hydralisks, I would argue immensely. Uh-oh. There you are. Come back. Come back, score screen. You know when they're casting Brood War live, you don't have any of this stuff. It's true. Appreciate it. Appreciate it for what it is, y'all. Man, he does want to... I mean, it does cut a lot of time off of your journeys to try to get anywhere by killing these NORADs. The problem is, they're stacked, like I said. Meanwhile, more Reaver droppage. They really want to get this hatch. Look at how that Scarab goes around the left side and then behind to hit. Hatch down. And shuttle gets out of there. Takes some hits, but nothing other than shield damage, which is all you can ask for. Spire's done. Do we have Scourge yet? We do. We have a couple. Ooh, this shuttle's dead. Goodbye, shuttle. We knew thee well. That was brutal. It's brutal stuff. Alright, replacing the 4th base. 3rd base happily running here from Mini. Is he really just still making Corsairs? Just going Corsair Reaver. He's finally getting a Citadel of a Dune. Considering the number of Zealots he has, the fact that he doesn't have speed for them is freaking me out. But we'll get there, I think, eventually. Meanwhile, it's the Hydra show. Thus far. Are we not going to work on these NORADs, though? I want to kill the NORADs. So it's just fun saying NORAD. What the heck? Oh, did he drop some He dropped some Hydras up here. He was harassing him. You had to drop Reavers in there in response. That's hilarious. Queen, you funny. Oh, look. More Hydras. Ooh, they're going to get a Reaver. Hang on. Nope. Good micro there from Mini. Did not lose a Reaver, in fact. One of those got a hit, but didn't kill any of the Corsairs. So tons of Hydras out. They have +1 attack. Reavers don't seem to have any upgrades. The Corsairs are at +1 attack. Yeah, there are enough Corsairs here to really kill Overlords quickly, especially with that +1 attack, because they fire so quickly. Anything that attacks fast benefits immensely from attack upgrades. Just over time, their DPS goes nuts. Which is why Marines with upgrades are so good, and Zerglings with upgrades are so good, and Corsairs are so good with upgrades. Yeah, this Dropper Lord stuff is awesome. I mean, it's almost necessary versus Terran these days, but ooh, Idle Drone. Queen, get that Idle Drone to work, please. But against Protoss, it can be pretty excellent, too. You get a Defiler in there, you throw up some Dark Swarm. That said, we're not even on Hive Tech here for Queen at 12 minutes, so that's not a potential outcome, unfortunately, for those of you who enjoy that sort of thing. And these poor Reavers have to sit up here because Hydras keep getting dropped on that spot. Oh, boy! Okay, well, that drop got absolutely decimated. And by decimated, I mean obliterated. It's gone. If Mini was behind, guess what? Mini's ahead now. I can't tell you how that was death. Dude, Mini might win this game. 147 to 83 total supply. I told you Mini's good. He is terrifyingly good. Still no Hive Tech. I don't know if Queen feels like he can beat Mini without Hive Tech. Which, sure, probably can. But boy, it's a lot easier if you have Plague against this particular composition. Plaguing the Reavers, plaguing the Dragoons, plaguing the Zealots is so good in your future engagements and current engagements too. Still, we're at 13.5 minutes, almost 14 minutes, and Mini doesn't have a 4th base yet. Oh, shuttles though. Those shuttles are only alive because Corsairs were in the general area. Decent hit. Couple drones going down there. Hydras coming from all directions, that's an indication you need to get out, is when there's Hydras coming from multiple directions, is when you need to get your shuttles on out of there, and Mini does, because Mini's smart. Really transitioning into Dragoons, though. 6 Dragoons at a time in production right now, which he's worried about lurker stuff. Oh, big hits! 8 kills on that Reaver. Just destroying the economy here, and honestly, it's going to take down that hatch, too. Ready, go. Oh, hold on. Oh, last final Scarab takes it down. Man, 2 hatcheries killed by Reavers today. This is a good match. This is an excellent, excellent ZVP so far. We're only 14 minutes into it. And I've already decided I'm giving it an excellent level. Well, let's get an epic level. That usually comes down to the ending. If the ending becomes something where it's close, right, and there's some really awesome play to pull it out in the end, then I'll give it an epic tag, but generally, epic is reserved for that situation. Nice. Scourge getting wiped out there. And I was going to say, it's about time for a 5th base for Queen and a 4th base for Mini would not be amiss. That said, there are a lot of minerals, well, some minerals left here in Mini's main base. This Hydra position is also incredibly annoying. Like, Mini's got to be hating this, doesn't he? There's just Hydras and Lurkers up on these high grounds. Can you, I mean, boy. Remember when I was like, playing against Zerg is a nightmare on this map? Playing against Terran on this map, where they can just siege tank drop you right here and wipe out your entire mineral line just in half a second? Whoa. That would be a horrible, horrible experience. Alright, unloading 4 Hydras. Pretty good. He's really, really loath to relinquish this position. I gotta say, that cannon position is really nice, though. More Hydras heading over this direction. Lurker's trying to come in, but you know what? Mini's gonna crush this. And that's why the Hydras are leaving. They recognize there are 5 Reavers here. 9 kills, 8 kills, 8 kills. It is 166 to 100 total supply. I don't see how Queen survives the next couple of minutes here. I don't. Lurker Hydra tech is not going to work against Mass Dragoon Reaver. I hate to say it that way, but it's just not going to work. So here we go. The Hydras are holding anyway, and Mini's here to murder stuff. And there are still Hydras back this way. Either way. Oh, did he get one? I think he might have got one of the shuttles. I think he might got one of the shuttles here. And look, the natural base is going to go down. It's weird to say the natural base goes down first, because usually that's not the order of things when Protoss is wrecking through your entire house. My gosh. It's 158 to 106 total supply. Mini is crushing through. 2 attack, 1 armor. And I think Queen just got stuck on this Hydra tech too long. I'm not calling it. But it's going to be a really difficult hold here if that's what we see here indeed. Lurkers could bring, come on up. They don't have any Dark Storm to hide behind, so they'd get picked off fairly easily. Trying to get a 4th base at the same time here is Mini, while the 5th base is done, the bottom left for Queen. Look at this cannon missing. Storm. Alright, so lost a base. Problematic for Queen, yes. However, if Queen can take down this one, that would be a big, big deal in trying to win this game. We'll see. We'll see if he can get up there and get some damage on that 4th, because if not, bad times. Oh my gosh, and the 5th base is gone. That is the 3rd base to be killed today by Reavers. And a 4th base by a more conventional, traditional army. It's almost like Queen is taking a bet here. Like, if I just make Hydras and Lurkers, can I beat this Protoss player who has a ton of Reavers and getting High Templar and stuff? The answer is generally no. There was that game, I want to say it was Beast versus Snow on Fighting Spirit, where Beast literally went nothing but Hydras the whole time. Like, literally nothing but Hydras. And it was intense. It was an over 20-minute game. Kind of like this one's going to be. But no Lurkers, I don't think, either. It was just Hydra. It's insane. Okay, this guy right here. There's no way. If he... No. Okay, I was going to say, jeez. If he starts... Oh, he did get a High Templar. That's a bit of a feather in his cap there. A no. That Reaver's just like, boy, I hope somebody comes along. Oh, a drone. Blah. You dead. Queen's production tab is empty at the moment, which does not bode well for trying to win this thing. Ooh, a transition into Mutalisks. 9 Mutalisks with all the gas he'd been saving up. That's a lot of Dragoons, though. I don't... And Storm and here. I don't think 9 Mutas is enough to do this. Maybe with Hydra support you can pull it off, but... Okay, so Reaver goes down. Replacement 5th base coming up. Not quite in the same place, but right next door. More Mutalisks coming out here. I mean, this is a commitment to Muta. I guess with all the Corsairs gone, right? The Hydras finally got rid of all of them. Mutas are going to be better. So a sneaky Mutalisk transition here out of Queen. They have +1 armor. Bit of an Archon play here. Bit of a High Templar Dragoon. Ooh, someone going to get through? Come on. Somebody get through the wall. Man, there are just layers upon layers of NORAD 2s. Like how they're just... Is this all one giant thing? Like, if you take enough HP off of it in general... Oh, no, that one died. Okay, so you can get a little narrow path through it. That's cool. Look at him finishing the wall. Lurker Reg. Walled up, friends. Against these Archons, your answer is Hydras. You gotta watch out for Storms. You gotta watch out for the Zealots, but... Hydras trade extremely well versus Archons. They outrange them. They do bonus damage versus them. They're great. Still not through the wall, man. NORAD 2 wall. Come on. Take it down. That lurker is going to come out and die. Oh, I think it can't. What the heck? It disappeared. Ow. Oh my gosh, that hurt. I don't think the mutas are the answer, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, it's 189 to 106 supply. Mini is killing it. Lurker, I think, is undetected, which is a problem for everybody in Protosville. Okay, he holds. The NORAD 2 wall might be my favorite thing about this map. It really is. Oh, look, more Corsairs are coming out. But they're all dead now. Are we producing more? Not really, actually. Alright, so Queen holds on to the 5th base and gets a 6th base up and running. Awesome sauce. Kind of needed to buy that time. The Mutas did it. I think the Hydras did it. The Lurkers did it to a certain extent. I don't know why he transitioned into Archons there unless he knew the Mutas were coming. Which he probably did. Probably has good vision and stuff. Oh, sniping observers is a really good thing to do here, to do that single lurker on the high ground, just denying all that mining. This is the natural base, and it still has minerals in it. In fairness, so does Queen. Both players' natural bases have mineral patches left here at 22 minutes, which is just insane. Do love these Sunkens, by the way. Them are good Sunkens. I keep thinking this is maybe a drop or something, but it's just an Overlord parked up there. 184 to 16. Ooh, so 116 supply is still really bad for Queen, but having these two bases has kind of rejuvenated him. He's starting to gain extra income from those ones. He never replaced the natural, which is an issue, but not game endy, I don't think. Does he ever want to take back his natural? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Are we through this wall? We're through the wall! The wall has been breached. The wall of stacked NORAD 2s. And you know what we're getting at 23 minutes, everyone? A hive. We're getting a hive today. For Christmas times, I think it is. Is it Christmas times? Maybe not Christmas times, but whatever it is. Mini's in the forbidden area. The forbidden area of the center here, where there are bases you can take, but you gotta get there first. Or I guess you could drop your way through it, but whatever. Dude, these lurkers have completely shut this entire base down. There is no mineral income there whatsoever. He's trying to do a sneaky attack through here, but it takes forever to get through these stupid NORAD 2s. The Zealots don't know what to do with themselves. Ah! I thought I was on Do Not Disturb. Take that, Can I Play Please? You might notice, or recognize Can I Play Please from my Sunday streams I do every Sunday, where I stream your replays here on YouTube. It's a pretty good time. Can I Play Please is a frequent contributor of those replays, sent to falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of Brood War. And he plays with us too. That's the other thing, is I stream and cast replays And we play together things like, I don't know, free-for-alls, and you use map settings maps like Helm's Deep. Stuff like that. Oh, Observer Snipage! Still an Observer, though. This game is getting intense. Still an advantage here for Mini. About 50 supply advantage, which at this stage of the game, not great for the Zerg, but, you know, extra gas income here at the 5th. The 6th base has an extractor. Storm is a huge problem here. The longer the game goes on, the harder it is for Queen to do this. I love this coming in from angles. Good High Templar snipe. And another High Templar snipe. Dude, Queen is sick. Queen is so good at this. I need to be casting more of him from the recent days. The old Zero games are really good. Some of the best TVZs I've ever cast have been between Flash and Zero. But this Queen version, this more recent version, better player, more experienced player, right? Oh, the storms are sick. Okay, that was a lot of storm. He's like, I killed a bunch of High Templar. Doesn't matter. That is a really scary push all of a sudden. And in production, 14 Zerglings, which, I don't know. Against 3-2 Zealots, though, this feels a little GG-ish to me. I mean, the Zerglings are going to do really well against the Dragoons, but there are still 2 Reavers in here. And that's it. Queen's out. I don't know if he GG'd somewhere else, but that was not a GG here in the game. And ka-chow. That was like the longest death push I've ever seen. He has to get through this entire wall of NORAD 2s, and then through this entire wall of NORAD 2s, and maybe keep some pressure up here at the same time, kind of keep Queen contained. This army here in case anybody goes north, and he expanded this to this place at the same time. But yeah, man, Reavers, Dragoons, Zealots, High Templar. It's tough composition. With the upgrades you can get as Protoss, they scale really well, and Queen just did not have an answer to most of it. Honestly, that was a really great win from Mini. I don't have any complaints about that at all from my perspective. So great job by Mini Patient. Dealt with the annoying Hydra stuff on the high ground, killed a ton of hatcheries, and that's your recipe, y'all. 27-minute game. 365,000 points there for Mini. Only 186,000 for Queen. That might be the biggest discrepancy I've seen in final score in a 27-minute professional game ever. 380 Zerg units went down. Only 125 Protoss ones died. That's a good ratio with your Protoss. And then overall income, better, yes, not enough better for Queen to win this game. You just need to be more cost efficient across the board, and that includes having more resources. You can make a bigger army. It just didn't have it. Yes, it's more, but it's not enough. It's, you know, it's 600 here. It's maybe, okay, minerals mined way more, but gas was down and spent was only about 4,000, which is not enough. And again, really no Defiler play either. I just realized. No Dark Swarm and no Plague. Very strange game from Queen. I'll have to think about that one for a while. But otherwise, that's going to be it for me today for your Patreon cast. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.